welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, I am still running my buy one, gift one half off. If you are interested in that, please give me a call. My phone number is on my website. So if you are interested in that for the holidays, thank you to everyone who has purchased. I really do appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started. I know last Saturday I didn't do a love reading, but it wasn't feeling like very much love energy. And if that's what's going on, I'll just pull back. You know, I don't want to blow smoke up anyone's ass, and, but at the same time, sometimes we just need to maneuver through it. I am going to be changing up my channel. I am going to be running love readings throughout the week now. I'm going to do daily love readings, basically. So instead of doing daily readings, yeah, we got nothing is yet set in stone. All right, so what I'm looking at now is how is this full moon in Gemini bringing the lovers together? Gemini is the lovers card in the tarot. It's a head and heart decision. It's a very divinely blessed union. It is twin flame energy, soulmate energy, definitely blessed. Wow, look at this. We just got Virgo and Pisces, which is right across from one another. We got balance, spirituality, and practicality, and you are good enough. So how are these two being brought together? The twins. Funny enough, we have the duality here. So with the Pisces card. So the masculine side, we've got Pisces. Feminine side, we've got you are good enough, and straight down the middle, we've got it is time to take action. We're going back to June, okay, of this year, and we are, anything that was being manifested, talked about in June, we're coming back for a review. We're coming back to culminate. That's what the full moon is all about. Culminations and fruition. So Gemini being the twins, it's bringing the twin flame energy back together. And we all know I don't do twin flame readings. I feel like it's a toxic excuse to keep a lot of people on, waiting for somebody who's already moved on. And I think a lot of readers, capitalize off of that and give you guys false hopes. Okay. I'm not going to do that on my channel. When I look at it, a lot of the time, twin flames don't even come together, but I am getting twin flame energy, with the Gemini being the twins. And I feel like the masculines are having to balance actually finally being on their spiritual journey. And I think that what they're doing is they're starting to get their footing, okay? And I feel like their dreams are finally coming alive. But now it's hard to integrate, especially when you're not used to it and you're getting your baby giraffe legs, masculines. I feel like integrating that into the human realm, because the masculines are more practical. They're more, how do I want to say this, Spirit? They're more based in reality in the human form, because the masculines are connected from the heart to the root chakra. So they're more earth-based, whereas the feminines, they're more of the more spiritual types. They're from the heart to the crown chakra. So I am getting that with the masculines. The feminines, you are good enough just the way that you are. And when you can fully embody embracing, having a few extra pounds. I know myself, I could stand to lose a little bit of weight. Okay. Maybe you want more money in your bank account. Maybe you are hoping that you can get a nose job or a boob job, or a tummy tuck, or, something physical, because Virgo is reality, okay? And this is also health. So I feel like for the feminines, you're also working on your health routine, all of those things. And I feel like by doing that and taking care of yourself, it's going to bring the two of you guys together. And it's time to take action. It's time to take action towards your goals. And as you're taking action towards your goals, that's what's going to help to bring the two of you guys together, okay? So we've got Aries, Pisces, Virgo here. You could have that in your sun, moon, rising, or a stellium of planets, or you could be dealing with one of those signs. Does not have to be, but I am getting that energy. Very Aries is cardinal energy. So it's like, taking action, putting yourself out there, hanging out with friends, holiday gatherings, things like that could help bring you together. Okay, for some of you, maybe this partnership is going to come around more closer to Aries season, which we have March into April. So I feel like this is a little ways out. We've got Pisces season coming up in March, right before we go into Aries season. So maybe, you're planting that seed of intention. So I feel like this reading is going to take a little bit of time, okay? I don't feel like it's going to happen overnight because we do have, we've got Pisces, then we have Aries, and then we have Virgo. So it kind of goes straight down the line. So maybe you meet this person in Pisces season, Aries season, you two decide to take action and you start hanging out, excuse me, and then come Virgo season, because that's when we harvest, right? We plant our seed in Aries season, and then we harvest in Virgo season. So a lot of unions do come together right about Virgo season, but even in Aries season. So it's going to depend on, where you guys are at on your timeline, because not everybody is going to manifest at the exact same time, okay? It's just not possible. That's not how the universe works. So divine masculine, feminine, yeah, there it is. It's the wheel of change. It's the wheel of fortune. This is fate. It's karma. It's destiny. It's the two of you guys being brought together. And you know what? For you Virgos out there, you do have Jupiter. This is the Jupiter in the tarot. You do have Jupiter moving into Pisces, which is your opposite sign, which is your 7th house, okay? 7th house represents relationships, partnerships, one-on-ones, BFFs, roommates, people that we spend the most of our one-on-one time with. And I feel, and this is not just for Virgos, okay, but it is an emphasis on the Virgos out there, that you will have some type of a multiple significant relationships, and not only just romantic, okay? Spirit, please show me the divine masculine, feminine. Okay, wow, we've got the 9 of Cups, this is your challenge. It's just to be happy with not knowing what is behind that curtain. 9 says don't give up. Funny enough, you've got the 9 and the 10. Okay, you've got the 10 here. It's already fated, or it's already destined. It's already in the works. The universe is going to bring it in. Jupiter is getting ready to bring his blessings after he leaves Aquarius on, I believe it's around the 26th or 28th. Please leave in the comments if you remember the exact date. I've been doing so many readings. Wow, you guys, what did I tell you? Gemini is the lovers. Okay, we have this Gemini full moon. So this is bringing twin flames together. This is bringing relationships together, divinely blessed, divinely guided relationships. These are very spiritual unions that are coming into fruition. And remember, 2022 is also a 6. And what number is up there? So this is the vibration of 2022, okay? The lovers, these divinely guided, divinely blessed. So if you have been doing your work and you have been crossing your T's, dotting your I's, attending to the details, taking care of your health, working on your spiritual practices and getting out of loveless relationships instead of going round and round and round in them, okay? Then you are going to be up for grabs in 2022. For those of you, obviously you're here because you want to know how relationships are going to go. So, oh wow, yeah, see, in the past, this is the past energy is the 2 of Pentacles. So for some of you, maybe you were juggling a couple of different people. You went ahead and made a decision. For others of you, you were juggling on whether or not you wanted to come into union with anyone. And I feel like you were a little off balance. So we do have the 5 of Wands, but it did show up in the reversed. I guess I'm trying to learn how to speak again. It came up in reverse, and this is about, maybe I'm kind of getting like outer influences. Maybe you're cutting out like outside influences, people, friends, situations, jobs, anything that was causing you conflict to bring you into alignment with this union. You've had to learn a lot of patience, but this is, I look at this as the higher octave of the 2 of Cups, where the divine masculine and feminine come together as one, and he is pouring from this cup. I think it's Archangel Gabriel. But look at this, you guys. We do have, like I said, very divinely guided and blessed by the angels, by the archangels, by the universe, These angels are blessing this union. But, you know, this is where it's asking you where you were out of alignment, where you were off, you know, balance, okay? This is where you fully come into balance. So this is the higher octave of the Two of Cups, and look how balanced this angel is, and look how off balanced this guy is standing here. So these are mirroring each other. You know, fate, you know, if you have been, you know, a lot of people have been working on their finances, changing jobs, you know, walking away from loveless relationships, all of those things, walking away from conflict. It's time to take action. You know, what's not sexy, and if you guys have been following me for a while, is bitching about your job, bitching about the people that you have in your life that don't treat you well. It's not sexy, okay? Yeah, it brings out the Three of Swords, okay? So that's why, after everything that you've gone through, walking away from people, places, and situations that no longer serve a purpose, you're working on healing. You are working on healing a broken heart. You have, a lot of you have had to sever, you know, ties with certain people. That's the Three of Swords, taking those swords and cutting out other people. Maybe you cut out a past relationship. For some of you, you were married, or you were in a relationship, or maybe it was your parents, or maybe, you know, fill in the blank, okay? Third party doesn't always have to be romantic. It could just be, you know, because Pisces rules third-party relationships. I'm just going to say it. Yeah, so a lot of you, we just got the Hierophant that just came out. So you're going from, you know, severing ties and fate. And there's just this air of excitement, but you're also looking back. And we do have the Virgo card here again now twice, okay, you guys? So we've got Virgo, Gemini. We've got Pisces. We got Virgo, Aries. And we got Sagittarius here as well, okay? So you're going to be single. Maybe for some of you, you guys have been single for a very long time, okay? I know I have. I've been divorced for 17 years and divorced and single for the most part of it, and really for the last 6 years. You know, I've not dated. I've not been with anyone. I've been working on my spiritual journey, and I think that a lot of you guys have. You've been single for a very long time, but you've gained a lot of wisdom, okay? In that time of you know, looking out and really learning a lot about yourself, learning a lot about life. I mean, he is looking back on you know, the Temperance card. He's looking back on the Wheel of Fortune. He's looking back on the Nine of Cups and the Lovers, and really finding what makes him happy, her, because we do have the Queen of Wands in the hopes and fears. What is the possible outcome for wow? So we've got the Star, okay? But it did show up in the reverse. So for some of you, you are losing a little bit of hope, okay? We're losing a little bit of hope. Like, God, is this ever going to happen? And you know what? Right around full moons and new moons, that's tends to be when our fears come out in all of us. Overall energy, you guys, look at this. We've got the World card, and right over the top of the World. So you have been ending cycles. For some of you, you're moving. You already moved. For others of you, you've already moved. Or for some of you, this person has now moved, okay, because I'm seeing the ship in the background on that water. Maybe there was a lot of things that they had to overcome, but maybe that was so that they could come to these endings. And when they did, they took this leap of faith and they decided to move to a new place where now that partner can come in, and the two of you guys are destined to meet, okay? You could meet at a coffee shop. You could meet on the job. I am getting kind of like on the job training here because Virgo does rule employment, okay? And Aries is about taking action, but Aries is also a new masculine coming into your life, okay? So a divine masculine, listen, same sex or, you know, I'm not gender specific here, whoever takes on the role of the masculine. We do have the feminine here, okay? So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, and we also have Aquarius, Aries here, okay? So I feel like this is about, you know, we talk about the two overall energies, which is the Fool and the it's time to take action, okay? It is. It's time to take action. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to jump into the unknown. You look at the Fool here and you see that he is looking he's looking straight out, and he's walking towards the edge of that cliff. And at the edge of the cliff, you've got the dog over here that is, you know, kind of jumping up and saying, hey, I got you. I'm the divine, and I've got you. So he doesn't know if he's going to fall 5,000 feet down or 5 feet down, but he is willing to allow, the, trust in the universe, and whatever happens, happens. Of course, don't be a fool, all right? The sun in the corner here, and we also have another sun here. So Sun is about happiness. It's following your happiness, following your dreams, following the things that excite you, following the things that make you passionate about life again. Again, for some of you, maybe you don't know what that is, but in order for you to know, you're going to have to actually go on the journey. And that's what the Fool is all about. He's all about going on the journey. He's all about purity. He's already ended everything that needed to be ended. And now he's in this very vulnerable space of moving forward. And for a lot of you, you're moving forward into the unknown. Everything's different job, different home, different friends, different, we're all going through it, okay, in one way, shape, or form in an area of our lives. And for a lot of us, it's in a lot of areas of our lives, right? So there is, this place of grievance, but before the two of you guys come together, you need to go ahead and grieve. For some of you, I feel like this person could also, maybe you're feeling like, there is somebody in your life that you really care for, and this person could be moving, okay? But this is asking you to take a leap of faith. Follow your heart. The Fool follows his heart. He's got his chest right up to the sun. He's like, here I am. Take me for what I am. My heart is open. So I feel like, going into it with an open heart. We've got the Cups here. We've got the Lovers here. But for a lot of you, you're kind of sitting here looking at this broken heart. Choose love so that you're not getting left behind. For some of you, this person is moving away, and, maybe that's so that you can take a step back and really kind of look at everything so that you're not being distracted by exes. You're not being distracted by a lot of the things that have been going on in life. And like I said, fill in the blanks. Okay, I want to look at why that came out. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. So yes, I look at this, okay, and this is clarifying the Star in the reverse. So I did say you're kind of feeling, I feel like you're losing hope, okay? You have this Pentacle. The Queen of Pentacles, like, I love her. She's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. All of us can embody the Queen of Pentacles. I don't care what sign you are, or if you have no Earth in your chart, you can still embody the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so she's looking down at this Pentacle and she's saying, wow, I have a lot to offer, but I just don't have anyone to share it with. And I'm starting to lose hope that this is ever going to come together. I'm feeling very vulnerable. For some of you, around this full moon, you could be feeling a little more depressed because you're tired of being single. It's like, yes, you have everything you need, ladies. You have the nice clothes. You have money in the bank. You have all of these things. But where is my man? Where is my divine masculine? You're all tied up and you can't even see straight, okay? So it's like, take off the blindfold. You could whittle out of that at any point in time. You could walk back into those swords and cut those ribbons off of you and take that blindfold off. And the only thing that is keeping you stuck is your thoughts, okay? So this is a self-imprisonment. For some of you, you've decided that you just are, right now you're overworking yourself so that you could have all of this. But what's happening is you don't have time to be in a relationship with anyone, okay? So maybe that's why you're single. For a lot of you, is because you've chosen work. You don't have the time. I know a lot of people and a lot of clients of mine, they're like, I want a relationship. And I'm like, well, how often do you work? And they're always at work. Even just to get in an appointment and to match calendars, sometimes is like pulling teeth because they're working so much. And this could be masculines or feminines, does not matter, but they are married to their work. So it's like, you're going to have to really, work with your time, because these pentacles that I'm looking at here is about energy, and time is energy, and we have to have enough time to be able to incorporate. What word am I looking for, Spirit? Incorporate. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know why it feels wrong to even say that, but to bring someone else in, or to have that time to be able to spend with that individual. Because again, you can have all the money in the world, but if it's like the one thing that you're missing is love, and you feel like love is fleeting. I'm not seeing that here. It's like you may have to be single just a little while longer, but we do have Venus going into retrograde. So we don't want to be picking up brand new relationships in a Venus retrograde, okay? Those are going to be past life karmic connections, and we need to be very leery of those, okay? Some of you just keep that in mind that I said that, because it could get you into a relationship that is not for your highest good. Anyway, that aside, keep that in mind. We do have the star also here in the Hermit's lantern, and we've got the stars here. So I feel like, it's almost like you feel like your wishes are so close yet so far away. I want to say, for some of you, pay attention to shooting stars. I feel like when you start seeing a lot of shooting stars, I am hearing that you tend to wish upon a shooting star. I am really getting that right now. I see somebody standing there and just speaking out into the stars and asking for their divine counterpart to come in. Great time to do that right now for manifestation, you guys. We do have this full moon in Gemini, which is the twins. So I'm telling you, great time to, start doing something new. Great time if there is an opportunity for you to move and you're just kind of sitting on the fence, like, I don't want to do anything that, is going to rock the boat, because I am seeing the boat right out here. I feel like, these opportunities are fated because you're asking to come into union. So you're being asked to move out of that house. You're being asked to leave this job, even though it's not the kindest way of losing your position. You're being asked to shift because it's taking you to what you've asked for. And sometimes it's disguised as a crisis. But have you ever noticed how most crises always turn out better than you could have ever possibly imagined? Well, I feel like you need to keep the faith in all of that, okay? Because your wishes are going to come true. They're just a little delayed at this time, but that doesn't mean that the universe isn't working behind the scenes. So that's why it's saying have patience to allow this to come together. The universe knows what it's doing. It's very wise and loving, and trust me, it wants to give you everything that you want, but you have to take action towards it. For some of these divine masculines, you are coming into union with someone who is a mentor. This person is very connected to the the spiritual realm. You see the black cat there. Maybe they do have a black cat, or maybe they have an animal of some sort. We do have the Queen of Pentacles also. Somebody who is very grounded, stable, who is connected to animals. They care for animals. Children love them. Okay? We've got, but it is very slow and steady. You see that little, I don't know if you can see that right there in front of my finger. That's a little snail, okay? We've got it at a snail's pace. And so, now one thing that I am seeing about that snail too is snails carry their house on their back, okay? And we've also got him packing light and carrying his belongings on his back. So this is, the overall energy. And this right here is your possible outcome. So again, you're losing faith because it's not coming in fast enough, but trust me, the Queen of Pentacles, she's great at making something out of nothing, okay? She's great at multiplying. You give her $1, she'll turn it into 100. You give her a small business, she'll turn it into an empire. You give her a seed, she's going to turn it into a full-on garden that, you're going to eat from for a very long time. So I feel like, it is time to take action, but it's time to take action in the direction that the universe is pushing you towards, because again, this is a blessing, okay? So with that said, let's go ahead and we're going to pull a couple cards. Okay, there it is. So reconciliation, someone from your past is returning. So this could be someone from your past life or someone from your past. Venus retrograde is actually good for bringing in people back from the past, people that you dated in the past. Unlike a Mercury retrograde, which we go into shadow on the 1st of January, we go into full retrograde on January 15th. So keep that in mind as we are moving forward. That's going to last into February. So keep that in mind. But before then, from December 19th, when Venus goes into retrograde, and to, January 30th, If the past comes back, make amends with it, take it very slow. Someone new comes in, be very leery and very mindful. Venus retrograde, we tend to fall in love faster, harder, and quicker than we normally would because Venus turns into Medusa. She's going into this full like stoning people, you know, turning them into stone and really bringing out those snakes. So be very, very careful of that because you could end up in. I mean, I have a family member that won't even talk to me. She got into a Venus retrograde on the day of. I tried to tell her that, you know, this boyfriend was going to actually divide our family, and sure as shit, I haven't really gotten to speak to her. She's, you know, she's completely disconnected. It's all turned around on me. And I'm just like, whatever. I already knew this was coming. I had another friend. She knew the rule too, got into a relationship during a Venus retrograde. She ended up with a married guy. And then she was so head over heels in love with him that she wouldn't walk away. And that went on for years until finally she was in the service and she got her ass handed to her on a silver platter. So the universe finally made them break up, even though it was hard. Another friend of mine, she ended up getting into a relationship. She knew the rule too, and she ended up in a cult and still hasn't gotten out. And that's been 3 Venus retrogrades ago. And she only retrogrades every year and a half. So do you see what I'm saying? The theme that I'm watching with my Venus retrogrades, and I'm seeing this with like my clients. I'm watching it in my own family. I'm seeing it all over. So just be mindful of that. Reconciliations from people that maybe you have dated in the past, still take it slow. Remember why you guys broke it off in the first place. Obviously, if this person was abusive and they were cruel, I would say, you know, be leery. But I'm not really seeing this. And the fact that this is a very higher vibrational relationship, I am seeing this as a reconciliation. Now, it very well could be a past life person, but like I said, for a lot of you, this could go all the way out to Virgo season. You might meet this person in Pisces season, Aries season, maybe you start hanging out, you take an action, and then by Virgo season, you guys decide, you know what, let's make this official. So I really like that energy for you guys. Let's go ahead and pull a Whispers of Love. I really like how this reading is going. I don't want to overdo it and take away from it. And we're going on 26 minutes. So I just saw 555 too, you guys. So Divine Masculine Feminine, here it is. We've got treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply, okay? Hopefully you guys can see that. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. So we do have the earth right up here in that drop of water, and this is the number 10. So we do have 10 here twice. So destiny is at play. You know, some things are just suspended in the air right now, but treasure your loved ones, number 10. Let's go ahead and read that. So you have a group of people that love and support you. Cherish all these people, whether a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you to reach out to your loved ones and ensure you show them love. It is all too easy to become involved with your own life. Ensure you spend time with those who are significant to you. This is a reminder to tell or show the people in your life that you treasure them. Let them know they matter. Do something that does not need reciprocation. A gift is more genuine when given without any expectation of something in return. Love does not keep score. It may be in your nature to keep track of when you have given time, money, or other positives. Genuinely appreciating your loved ones can challenge you to give from your heart. A pair of hands tenderly holds an image of precious time shared between a woman and a child. They appear as if there is nothing of importance in the world other than their shared moment. Notice the drop of dew that holds the world. What you have been, or you have through those you love, should be the focus of your world. So what I was getting while I was reading that card was, you know, by you, you know, spending, you're wanting love. Look, there's a reason why you're here is because you're wanting to manifest love. In order to manifest love, you have to give love in order to receive love, right? You can't be the grumpy old fart that's, you know, sitting there, and I say that because I see the hermit, you know, and be like, I want love. Well, that's not going to bring you the vibration of love, okay? So it's by being softer on yourself, even though for some of you, you know, it is, you know, winter season. We tend to want to snuggle. We tend to be a lot more lonely during the winter seasons because it's cold. We want to snuggle up and make a nice, you know, hearty meal, watch a movie, you know, hold hands, you know, wrap up. It's just, it's that time of year. So we tend to always kind of look back on, you know, all the other things that have happened throughout the year. We look back on old relationships. And like I said, the challenge is to be happy with the unknown, knowing that the universe isn't doing this to punish you, okay? The world is your oyster, and if you are willing to go on the journey, whatever that journey may be, sorry, you guys, this is my grandkitty, whatever that journey may be, it will definitely bring you to exactly where you're supposed to be and run you right into the person that you're supposed to be with. You guys, I love you all so very much. Merry Christmas to you guys. I will see you guys next Saturday when I do the Divine Masculine Feminine. Please keep an eye on my channel because I am going to be running a lot more love readings with going into the new year, new vibration. I do have that Lovers energy, so I am going to be tapped more into the love frequency instead of the everyday daily readings. So I hope you'll stick with me. If you have not yet subscribed, I really do appreciate it. Aw, and my little grandbaby, Miko, he also appreciates it. My other kitty is out around here somewhere, my little Freya, but this is Miko. And you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care, and don't forget about that buy one gift one. It's a great stocking stuffer, and the best gift you can give someone is the gift of understanding, clarity, and knowledge. Happy holidays, you guys.